From Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6. Good morning, Augusta.
Good Monday morning to you. I'm Barclay Bishop. Thanks so much for joining us.
And I'm Mary Morrison. So great to have Barclay back on the air this morning.
It absolutely is. I'm meteorologist John Lynn. We'll get to your forecast coming up in just a second, but first we want to hear about and see about the trip.
So I had a late honeymoon. We went to South Africa and I brought back some pictures. This is where we stayed. We kind of called this the oasis. They have not had rain for 5 months. So this was a sunrise. Beautiful. Oh. We call this Jerry. That is
Jerry the giraffe.
The giraffe. You know, they just hang out in the back there, and no matter where you are, there's just animals everywhere.
And they're just there.
Yep. And that's what we ride on the back. It's a Land Cruiser, and it's just open in the back, and you just get to see.
Oh, look at that.
These are baby wildebeests, and the one on the right is called a golden wildebeest. And then, of course, zebras were everywhere. Beautiful. They rarely stood so you could see them. And we spotted a leopard.
Wow.
Very, very rare to spot a leopard.
Wow.
And we did, and kept the windows up. And a beautiful sunset. You could not get enough of the sunsets and the sunrises there. And that is a photo that is not doctored. That's just truly how it looks out there. It's beautiful. And if you love The Lion King, every time we would come in from the safari, we would play Hakuna Matata or Toto or Circle of Life or anything, and you really felt like you were there.
Well, you were there.
Yeah, well, I was there. Yeah, but we had a fantastic time, and we have some more pictures to show in the next half hour. But if you go to my fan page at Barclay Bishop WJBF, I have some more pictures there, and we'll be posting and uploading for the next few days. But it was awesome. But I'm thrilled to be back. The food was good. The hospitality was great. And,
but we missed you a bunch.
We did.
Yeah, no, it's a little weird being back, you know.
Now,
but we enjoyed it.
Was it really hot there when you were there? Because you were there in the spring.
Yeah, no, it was hot, but it was cold in the morning, so you layered up and then you
peeled off.
Yeah, you peeled off, but the humidity didn't exist.
Right.
So it
dry
really
heat.
It was dry. But
While you were enjoying temperatures around the lower to middle 80s, we were dealing with upper 90s
that's what I
to
heard.
lower
I heard
100s.
we escaped the heat by going to South Africa. Who'd have thought?
You picked a good time to be
yes,
away.
we did.
Yes.
It was great. Great to be back, though.
All right.
10:06. Good morning, Augusta.
Good morning to you. Happy Monday. I'm Barclay Bishop. Thanks for joining us.
I'm Mary Morrison. If you're just waking up, we're so happy to have Barclay back today.
We absolutely are. I'm meteorologist John Lynn. We'll have your forecast coming up in just a moment, but we want to hear a little bit and see a little bit about the trip.
Brought it back some pictures. I had a late honeymoon to South Africa, and this is a sunrise where we were at Hunter's Rock. This is kudu. It's called the gray ghost of South Africa. Beautiful animal. Giraffes that were always in our path as we would drive down in the Land Cruiser. That's a Cape buffalo. That's a younger Cape buffalo that glad the fence was there. That's one of the top 5. Water buck in the background, and that's a Gemsbuck in the front there. Of course, there were elephants as well. We didn't get too close to that one. They take care of their babies. Yeah. And that's where we had dinner every night at the campfire, and it was just beautiful. El Marie and Ansemi and my husband George, those were our outfitters, and those ladies were awesome. And that is a non-touched sunset as we would come out of the safari area. Yeah, I mean, you had those every single night. You felt like you were watching a scene out of The Lion King. It was beautiful, though. They have not had rain in 5 months since April. They say about October 10th they're hoping to get some, but it was very, very dry there, so it was cool to watch. They would put out alfalfa, or what they called pumpkins, which is actually butternut squash, and they have watering wells so they can help, you know, in the land that they have to allow these animals to eat and drink.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So a lot of conservation going on there, but it was so cool. It was such a great time. If you ever want to go to South Africa, learn more, please feel free to message me, and I will tell you all about my trip.
Trip of a lifetime.
Of a lifetime,
That is true.
absolutely.